Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? How are we doing this sweet ass day? Anyways, you guys, today's video, I'm super excited because we are going to be doing a testing new makeup video. And I've honestly done a lot of these videos recently, but there has been so many new makeup launches that have actually been shocking. Like literally, I have an entire little case full of new makeup, high-end drugstore, literally all over the place. I've seen these things everywhere on social media. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do a video testing them all out in one go. One little go. By the way, huge shout out to Saint Tropez for partnering with me in a portion of today's video to show off the new Saint Tropez x Ashley Graham Ultimate Glow Kit. Self-Tan Luxe Whipped Cream Mousse and Limited Edition Mint. So we will be using this self-tan kit today. And I'm so excited because I actually got the opportunity to call Ashley and ask her, you know, about the collaboration. I actually recorded it, so you guys are gonna be able to see what the conversation was like, just to see like how the collaboration was, you know, what she thought of Saint Tropez and her collaboration with them. So I thought that was really fun and cute. So I'll be inserting a clip of that. And I'll also be inserting a clip of me actually trying this out for the first time and seeing what I think of it. Listen, guys, when I tell you I avoid the sun like the plague that it is, I do. Are you guys watching Drag Race this season, by the way? Have you noticed how Simone does this like kind of thing? I really like that. I love that she does that. Anyway, I avoid the sun like the plague. And so any kind of tan I ever have is from self-tanners. So self-tanning, very real for me. Super excited to try this out. And I'm super excited to try out all these other goodies here that I just cannot wait to dive into. We have new foundations, new hat. Literally, I think we have something new from every single category. So I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up right now. Today's video will be long. It will be fucking long. So just so we're all very fucking clear. We're all on the same page here. That's gonna be a long one, so let's just fucking get into it. So as always, guys, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. You know the drill with that. You know the drill with that. You know the drill with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like testing new makeup videos, if you guys like the gays.
Hey, I'm lesbian.
I thought you were American.
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. But yeah, let's go and get into today's video. So let's go ahead and start off this video with the call I did with Ashley Graham, the supermodel of the fucking world who is so badass. I just love her. She's so cool. Anyway, let's roll that clip.
You need to use some self-tanner.
Baby, do you see this?
Yes, do you
see this
right.
Snow White? No, it gets this.
You don't live in California. You are not in the sun.
Are you ready? Okay, you're gonna scream because this is tan for me. Are you ready to actually see my real color? This is reality. I know, it's a reflector. It's a reflector, I know.
It's okay.
Literally, I'm what they use as a bounce back for lighting.
Honey, we got the ultimate glow kit for you.
Baby.
We got it.
Ashley, I need the ultimate. I literally have it here. Don't think I didn't prepare myself.
You need the Purity face mist also because this is just like, it's just so nice. It just keeps you like naturally kind of tan, but not like dark. You just do every other night. But this is how you get your back. You know, that like awkward place in your back.
Yes.
You spray like 20 of these sprays in your back and then you're fully covered.
That's the part that haunts me the most. Because I'm like, okay, if I'm alone and I'm self-tanning, how am I gonna get the center of my back? That little circle that's there?
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of flexibility that I did when I was 18.
I mean, a lot of us don't, honey. I'm in my early 30s.
So as like the new, you know, face of Saint Tropez, like, are you like so excited to be able to do this with them? Like, how involved were you in the process of doing this?
I feel like anything that I get involved in, I have to be involved from like suits to bolts. From the packaging, from how the color of the box looked, how my name was written, everything. The formula, the smell. Because if I'm not using it, I feel like it's not genuine.
Totally.
Saint Tropez is something that, as a self-tanner, that I've been using since I was a kid.
So it's like a true partnership, a real, just true partnership between you two.
If you're talking about self-tanner, to me, you can only really be talking about Saint Tropez because it's just an iconic brand that is all about like the natural glow. And for me, feeling tan and that like look is really about the feeling on the inside, that natural glow and that confidence just radiating from the outside.
No, I love that. I love that so much. I feel like that's exactly what it is for me. Like for me, it's like, I don't mind obviously, you know, being pale as paper. But the thing is, I like when I have a little color on me, and I feel like I actually feel more confident when I do. It's a little boost of confidence. It's a little shot. It's a little shot of confidence for yourself. I'm like...
You're really good at that.
Oh, well, I mean, I've been told. I have been told. I can't deny it. I have been told. I am so red. Whoa, I'm blushing. I'm literally dying. But I do have a question about this. So what makes this product different than like other self-tanners? Like, because I know this is like it's like a mousse. It's different. It's like a different product.
You know, it's instant. It dries instantly within seconds. It's like a whole new innovative technology. You know, there are the classic Saint-Tropez mousses, but this is a whole new technology. It smells, it's a new scent.
It's divine. Let me just say that it's divine.
And it's a new texture. The mousse is like, it's like silk, like you're rubbing silk onto your body. This is truly like a tropical vacation in a bottle.
I have a question, like one more question too, before I let you go. Like, is there any kind of tip or trick that you might give for someone like that's a new tanner that might, you know, want to try it for the first time but doesn't really know exactly what to do?
I have all the tips and tricks. So it's all about your prep. 100%. So take a shower, but don't use an abrasive soap. It has to be like super chill, like nothing that's gonna leave a residue on your body, and exfoliate. And then when you get out, dry really well in the crevices too, because one of my first times, the boob sweat drip went down the belly, and it was like...
Was like a little line?
Little lines. There's nothing little about me. It was big lines, honey.
Just that there's a large line?
Yeah, large drips down the stomach.
Got it, so dripping.
So make sure you dry really, really well, and then you're gonna put moisturizer, a really light moisturizer on your hands, your heels, your elbows, your knees, and then you're going to start applying, and everything is like an upward motion, and because it dries so quickly, you just use a little all the way around yourself.
Okay, got it, because it dries fast.
Yeah, and then you got your Purity face mist for your back.
It's actually so incredible, but I just want to say huge congratulations again. That's absolutely incredible that you guys did this, and I think that it's going to be a game changer for the industry, seriously. It's like literally self-tan and skincare in one, like you can't beat it.
Okay, I can't wait to see your before and after.
Oh, you guys, my before and after, it's gonna be a shock to our system.
I am so excited.
But like low key, I'm gonna be hot.
Oh, no, you already are hot. Second of all, you're just gonna be tan and glowy, okay?
Yes.
But I am excited for the before and after. I've been a big fan for a while, so I'm honored for this.
Oh no, I'm honored. I'm a fan. I'm the one shook here. Look at how red I am.
No.
I can't wait to be tan instead of red. Oh my god, no, this was honestly so great. So thank you so much for doing this with me.
No, thank you, Manny. Mwah, 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 mwah. Can't wait to hug you in person.
Oh, I can't wait. It'll be soon.
It will be soon. Right, bye, honey.
Bye. So as you can see, Ashley's fantastic. She's great. I'm gonna be using this bad boy right now. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna be doing a check-in with you guys the next day. And that's how we're gonna end the video, so you guys can see what the tan looks like after a day of usage on my pale ass complexion. I love pale me, but I also love tan me as well. Let's go ahead and move on to the face products now. Let's move in. What do we have here first? Well, we're obviously gonna start with primer, and we have two primers here. I didn't know which one I want to use. We have the e.l.f. Mint, and we have the LYS, which is a new brand. And actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna use this one. I just decided in this exact moment. I'm gonna use the LYS Beauty primer because it's a secure skin gripping serum primer with 5% niacinamide and AHA. It cleans your pores. So not only is it helping to grip the foundation on your skin, it actually is gonna be cleaning our pores as well. And I love a clean pore, if I do say so myself. And I also just wanna say a quick shout out to LYS because I just think it's so commendable. This is actually a new brand in Sephora. It is the first ever Black owned clean beauty brand at Sephora. So I just wanna say that that is honestly in itself so fucking incredible and so amazing. And I just wanna say huge congratulations to LYS. This is clear, by the way, it's completely clear. For such an achievement, such an accomplishment. I'm so happy for you guys. It's getting sticky. It's getting grippy. It's getting grippy and it's getting sticky. I can feel it. Ooh, but it feels so nice, by the way. It like went on super nicely. Oh, she's sticky. She's getting sticky. I like this. Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. Oh, I can feel the grip. It's gripping on, darling. And now we're gonna go with our foundation. I'm gonna be going in with the new Morphe Filter Foundation. This is like the newest one that they just came out with. That's more of like a hydrating version. I'm gonna take the shade Medium 11. Probably not my shade, to be quite honest. But I only got a certain amount of shade sent to me. And we're gonna have to make it work. And I'm gonna go in with this little sponge. This is the Eco Tools Plant Me Plant Me. This sponge by EcoTools, by the way, is a bio blender. 100% certified biodegradable sponge with 100% plantable paper packaging. Like you literally plant this and seeds would grow. I just have to scream at the fact that EcoTools like have been able to find this technology. How'd you fucking do it? By the way, okay, guys, so the serum, it's thick. It's like, it feels like very weird on my skin. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like I feel like, I don't know. It feels strange. Like I feel like I can't move my face. Like I feel like it's tight.
It's the Botox. I can't show emotion for another hour and a half.
It's made my skin a little tight, which is very, very weird for a primer, but I can definitely feel that tackiness. So I'm sure it's kind of what was gonna happen regardless. So I'm putting the foundation on right here. This is the Morphe one. This is the one that Shayla actually is the face of. Makeup Shayla is actually the face of this foundation with Morphe, which I thought was so cool. As you guys know, I'm a Morphe affiliate. Why did I think my freckle was a thing, and I tried to pull it off right now. But anyway, she is the face of this foundation, which honestly, her campaign photos were so fucking beautiful. I was like literally screaming. And I'm noticing, you guys, it's a medium coverage. The sponge, by the way, is beautiful. Like it's going on stunningly. This is definitely a foundation that you probably want to use with like a brush. If you want more coverage, you know what I mean? Like if you want more coverage, use this brush or use the sponge that it came with, which is like more of a furry sponge, which tends to not soak up any product. Really gorgeous satin finish. Like it's not super wet looking, but it's not dry looking at all. Like I think it looks so pretty. What do we think? I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks like somewhat skin-like too, actually. I had to use a lot to get to the coverage I wanted it to be because for me, I do like a little bit more coverage, but it built very nicely. You guys can use the code MannyMua if you guys want to try it out too. If you guys want to try some Morphe stuff, I have a code with them, MannyMua. In case you guys want to try it, if you guys don't want to try it, that's fine too. It's fucking fine too. But I have to say, I actually think that my skin looks really pretty.
You think you're really pretty? Let's
move on to concealer. We have some new concealer. These are from Pure, the Push Up 4-in-1 Sculpting Concealer. Look at this, ready? Ready? I'm horny for the component, I'm not gonna lie.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Because it literally clicks when it goes down and you press it and it pops up. It just clicks. Holy fuck, that feels fucking good. I love that, dude. Okay, we're gonna try shade LP4. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna use this when I see the coverage. It's looking pretty fucking full to me. Ma'am. It's thick, so it's definitely thick. So maybe it's not necessarily full, it's just thick. I love this applicator too, by the way, you guys. I love this applicator. It's like this doe foot applicator, but it has like it's a large, it's like an oval. It looks like an egg, to be quite honest. It looks like a fucking egg. Hi, sister. Let's try a little bit of the lighter shade too, just to kind of brighten. So, let's see what she looks like. Blended like an actual dream, just so we're all very clear. Gave me a nice satiny finish. Super pretty, guys, super pretty. I wouldn't say necessarily that it's super full coverage, wouldn't say that. I would say it's a nice medium to buildable coverage because it does give me nice coverage. Like it's still really nice. Definitely medium to full. Really gorgeous finish, I think. My skin's looking real good. Real fucking good. So I'm just gonna quickly set my under eyes, guys, really quickly. Just my under eyes, nothing else. Just so I don't crease so fast, because I am a fast creaser. So when I set the concealer, I can definitely see some like blue undertones here. So I definitely would say it's more on the medium coverage side, but buildable, still looks really pretty. And it's looking nice on my skin. It definitely is looking really nice on my skin. But we also have another powder that I wanted to try from Cositas. So Cositas is coming out with a cloud set powder. What is a cloud set powder? I don't fucking know. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't fucking tell you, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that to set the rest of our face, just to kind of see what it looks like. So we're setting it. It's like the literal most lightweight powder I think I've ever felt. Like when it comes off, it literally like nothing is coming off my skin. Okay, so I'm lifting off a lot of the foundation off my skin because there's not enough powder deposited on the brush. Even though I'm like digging into the brush, I'm digging, and it's not really, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely setting some of my skin, it is, but I don't know, dude. I'm having to use a lot of powder to even get like a deposit going. I don't know. I don't think it's for me. Finish is stunning, but it's taking too long. You know, sometimes you're just like, I don't want to take that long. I'm just gonna set the other side really quickly with a regular translucent powder. Yeah, I just don't think it's for me, guys. The Cosas powder. It's not for me. It's not my taste. It's not my tea. It's not my journey. You know, I think for me, I just need a powder to just do more. Even though the finish is beautiful, it just took me way too long. It took me way too long, and there was not enough product coming off on the brush at all. Okay, so this is my skin. I think it looks really pretty. I think I can still see, you know, the darkness under my eyes. I wish I had more coverage on that concealer. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just have dark eyes, dude. Maybe I'm just fucking fact. Maybe it's me. Why'd I sound like Miss Piggy? Maybe it's me. So I'm gonna go in and also just tap on some setting mist. Gonna give me back a little bit more dewiness to the skin because it's very powdered right now. Because I'm gonna go in with some more cream products. And I notice if I'm doing this first, it helps make sure we're looking dewy. Okay, so for bronzer, let's go ahead and bronze up the skin a bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna take the LYS bronzer. How cute is this packaging, by the way? It's all like triangular based. Triangle. Triangle. These triangles. So we're gonna take the shade No Limits Matte Bronzer Motivate Light. So I would probably be in the light category. I'm gonna put that onto the skin. I think the color is a little off for me. I think it's a little too warm. It's a little too like terracotta-y. And also, I'm not getting just matte vibes. I'm definitely getting like a satin finish. So as you can see, like there's a little bit of a sheen. So it's definitely not really matte for me. Okay. Which is fine, it just doesn't say satin. You know, but the formula is still really pretty. And I feel like it blends super easily. Usually like little insider trick. If you add some shimmer to a matte product, the blend will always be so much easier. The bronzer's definitely growing on me though. Even though it's like the color's a little, you know, warm for me, it's definitely growing on me. Like I think it looks really pretty. Come on, LYS, you're growing on me. You're growing on me like a little wart. I don't have warts. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I fucking said that. I don't even fucking have warts. Okay, blush. Let's blush up. We have the new Nars Blushes that are in the little pots. They're a little matte blush. Should we try them? New Nars Blushes. Are we blushing? Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of this blush. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm gonna pat off some of it off my hand and just kind of go in the areas I would like to be a little bit more blushy. Okay, so we're adding blush here. Can you guys see it? It's definitely there. It's definitely starting to add. It's building. It's definitely not very pigmented. More on the soft serve side. And it's giving me major like glowy. I mean, it's still really pretty. What do you guys think? That looks really nice. Let me get up close. Hold on. Let me get up close. It's breaking up my foundation though. No, no, don't break her. She's breaking her on up, guys. She's breaking her on up. You see that whole section's gone. Well then, okay, so next time I try this, I'm gonna do it without setting my face first. So what I'm thinking is that this has a lot of oils in it. I'm assuming, I'm just gonna assume, I don't know for a fact, I haven't read the ingredient deck, but I'm gonna assume there's a lot of emollient kind of ingredients in there. And the way they just laughed at the powder in my foundation, they just said, peasant. That's what they did to me. And they said, we're gonna eat right through it all. They really fucking did, dude. So honestly, don't use this with powder. Don't do it. I would say if you're gonna try it, just don't set your face. It's not very powder friendly. They honestly, do you know what? They remind me of the Rare Beauty ones. They do. They remind me of that like Rare Beauty kind where it kind of lifts off your base a little bit. They kind of remind me of that. I would say if you're gonna use them sparingly and don't set your face because I'm telling you, they will rip off your cheeks. I still suggest the e.l.f. ones better. I just do. I still like the e.l.f. ones more. I would suggest the e.l.f. ones over these. Pretty color, pretty effect. I love the glow to it, but it just, for me, it's not gonna work. Okay, next. JLo, we have JLo Beauty. We have JLo Beauty. Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Okay, so we're gonna use the JLo Beauty That Star Filter Complexion Booster. Highlight, Bronze, Diffuse. Highlight, Bronze, Diffuse. Anyway, I'm using the shade Champagne. I'm gonna take a little bit of pink champagne. I'm gonna just take a little bit on my finger, very lightly, and just kind of. So it's a very soft sheen, as you can see. Very soft, very subtle, but it actually dries really fast, so you need to blend kind of quick. So it's definitely giving me a natural glow. As we can see, there's a natural luminosity. See the luminosity to my skin right there, which is beautiful. It's definitely stunning luminosity. Much more subtle than I was expecting, to be honest. I was expecting a little bit more. Like it diffused to super, super subtle, which I don't mind. I definitely don't mind it. I actually think it's really pretty. I just wasn't expecting it. I was expecting a little bit more of a pop. It doesn't have it, but honestly, I'm not mad. I'm gonna have to use this one a little bit more, to be honest, because it's a little bit of more of a conundrum for me. It's a little bit of a conundrum. I don't know how I feel about this one yet, because like it looks kind of intense on my hand and then on my face. Like there's a big difference. I'm sorry, there's a big fucking difference between these two. Like I was just expecting more. If you like super subtle and like just, you know, a wisp of glow, a little fairy fuck, if you will, you might like it. But as for me, I feel like it's honestly just a little bit too subtle. For me, personally, for my own skin type, for my own style of beauty or makeup, I just feel like it's a little bit too subtle. This is with 2 layers and it's still so soft, but I bet it'd be great for like a little beachy moment or to mix with your foundation to give you more of a glow. Those are the kind of ways I would probably use them if I ever were to use this again. But as of here, I just think it's a little bit too it's just a little bit too... Like, there's other products in my repertoire of product that work the same, that are literally like 1/5 the price. You know what I mean? But you know, JLo, huge fan, humongous, massive fan. And congratulations to her and her brand for just coming out and just coming out of the fucking woodworks. It's hard to make a brand. But what I'm gonna also do is I'm gonna take a little bit of this new Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo, which I think is so fucking cute. It's cute. I'm gonna take a little bit of this brush. Am I crazy? It literally was not picking up on that big brush. I'm telling you, like, it literally wasn't. I'm gonna take a little bit on a more small compact brush. Look at that. Oh my god. Do you know who the drag queen Tatiana is? She's really cool. She like tweeted like, do beauty influencers have to fucking jizz every time they put highlighter on? Like that, like, oh my god kind of thing. And I'm like, honestly, I think we do. I think we do, Miss Tati. I really like her, by the way. I think she's fucking awesome. But anyway, guys, this highlighter, beautiful. Like, I mean, obviously it's enhanced with the base underneath it, but it gives you this like super subtle pinky gold reflect. It's so hard to describe. Let me swatch it for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like on my hand. You guys see how it's like a pinky gold reflect shift? This is what it looks like. Pinky gold reflect. My face is a little fucked up over here. Obviously, like, there's like the pickup going on from the blush, and like, you know, there's issues happening over here. There's issues on this fucking cheek. Overall, I mean, the glow is stunning. Wow, the glow is giving me life. So we have these new Wet n Wild products, by the way. We have these new Wet n Wild shaping gels. Wet n Wild shaping gel for the brows. Wet n Wild has some fucking hits. And they also have flops. Don't come for me, it's the fucking truth. They have some flops too. So we're gonna try a little bit of this brow gel. It's clear brow gel. I'm putting it on. You know, it's not very strong. It's just like a really basic brow gel that just like does whatever. Cool, so didn't do much. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go do the rest of my brows off camera, and then we'll come back to do eyes. Give me 1 second. Before I go, let me highlight my under eye really quickly. This is the Domini Cosmetics Transition Palette. I actually did like a little video with her for this, for her brand page. It was so fucking cute. I think this is freaking adorable. It's like literally a transitions. It's a transitions palette. I mean, it's literally meant to, you know, be for transition shades on the eyes, on the face. I'm using this on the under eyes today. Just again to give me a little bit of brightness, which I really like. Just brighten it up a little bit. She's got a brighter day. Should I be a singer? What do you guys think? Back in the browser filled, single. Okay guys, so I went and I primed my lids off of camera and I filled in my brows. No, I didn't. It's the brow gel. Back in the brows are gelled. Back in the brows are gelled. Back in the brows are gelled. Anyway, as you can see, didn't do much. It literally felt like a conditioner. Okay guys, so for shadow options, we have several. We have several shadow options. So of course we can use the transition palette, Domini Cosmetics. If we want to use a little transitional moment. We have this new little adorable Charlotte Tilbury like quad of like shimmers. This little Hollywood Flawless Eye Filter Luxury Palette. Luxury. Okay guys, and we also have the Slime Crime Glory Palette, which looks like this right here. I did a couple swatches. Honestly, was really impressed with the shimmer swatches. Very impressed. And we also have their eyeliners too. You guys, they came out with so many eyeliners, like literally like every fucking color under the sun. So we're gonna be using some of these goodies today. I'm gonna go in with the Lime Crime palette. I'm gonna take this little matte brown here. It looks very strange to me, by the way, this palette. It's a really strange layout. But we're gonna try this brown shade. Where's this made? Made in Italy. They be doing it weird over there. In a good way though, in a good way. I mean, the shadow's looking beautiful. The texture of them is very strange. I've never actually felt, you know what? KBD Vegan Beauty actually very recently came out with like a palette that was like white packaging and their shadows were like this. It must be the same lab. It's this exact same formula. Like that same high intensity pigmentation, but feels super strange to the touch. It's like dry, but it's super silky and smooth, but dry. It's very hard to describe. Very hard to describe because they're pigmented, but they're dry as fuck, but not really. And they look like airbrush on your skin. Huh? I'm Confucian. I'm using a Lunar Beauty LBE1, of course. By the way, you guys, we're working on getting our brushes back. We're really working on that, okay? Does that look airbrushed and pretty? Like, I think that looks really fucking pretty. Okay, let's take a little bit of this transition palette too. We're just gonna kind of dip and dodge and duck and dive. Dip, duck, dodge. We're gonna pat that into the outer corner. For some reason, this shadow just does not want to cooperate in this section right here. Is it my eye? Maybe it's the concealer I put down as my base, dude. I should use a different concealer one I know well. That's what I should have done, but guess what? I did it. Let's do a little bit of this gold. Very, very intense. Very dry though. That don't look the same to me, baby. That don't look the same to me. The gold shade's just really dry. It's pretty, but she dries the Sahara Desert. I'm telling you. What liner should we use? I feel like since our eye's pretty neutral, we could go bold if we wanted with the liner. I think should we do baby blue? I feel like baby blue is actually looking really cute. And baby blue is hard to create. So if this is good, then gotta give Miss Lime Crime our props. Look at that. Holy shit. That is wildly pigmented. That is nice. Whoa, Lime Crime. What I like about these applicators is that it's actually a bristle. So it's actually a little brush that you can sweep on, and it's not like a felt tip or a sponge. It's a little brush you can sweep on, and I really, really, really like that. Oh, that's cute. It's fucking cute, man. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go finish the eyes off camera, and I'll be right back. So here we are, the fucking homosexuals of the world. You guys know as soon as the lash goes on, baby, she's a homosexual. And when they're not on, I'm a straight man. Absolutely not. But anyway, you guys, so of course, what's some tea? So the blue liner from Lime Crime, thought it was great. I thought it was really, really good, really pigmented. It's a little drying, of course. I feel like whenever you're doing colors like this, a little more on the pastel side, they tend to crack and crumble slightly easier than more quote unquote basic colors. It's just kind of the nature of the colors. I think the nature of the pigment. I mean, they're harder to create when it comes to shadow form, so I can only imagine it's probably really hard to create in liquid form as well. But anyway, let's move on to the lippies. Okay, guys, for lips, I'm gonna use one of the new About Face lip liners. This is Little. They just came out with new, like an anti-Valentine collection, which I think is very adorable in itself. It's adorable. By the way, I think their lip liners are fucking awesome. If there's anything I recommend from the brand, the lip liners are fantastic. And I also think the fluid paints are really good too, but the lip liners themselves are so good. It's actually shocking, like how creamy and good they are. How stunning is this color? By the way, I don't have a lip color. You know what? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. KVD Vegan Beauty. You're saving me right now. We have the Camellia 10 lip gloss, XO lip gloss. Ooh, oh my God. These glide like fucking butter, dude. What the hell, KVD? No, seriously, like that color is absolutely insanely gorgeous. And it also feels super beautiful. Like it feels super lightweight, super soft. Doesn't stick at all. Super comfortable. Nice, like medium coverage, not too sheer and not too full coverage either. It's like a nice medium coverage color. Ooh. Anyways, you guys, that is it here. That is all the products I have here that are completely brand spanking new. You know what? Let's go with a little Charlotte Tilbury. We didn't use her. I feel guilty. She was in this box. We're gonna just do a little bit of this on the inner corner. Just a little hint. That's Divine, actually. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, guys, so anyway, now it's officially done. Now the video is officially done. We've tested everything here that I wanted to test out. We have so many new things here that it honestly was shocking. So many new launches, so many new goodies. And so let's go ahead and do our top 3 and bottom 3 of the video. Anyways, you guys, so what are our top 3 and bottom 3? Let's go ahead and start off with our top 3. First one here, you guys, I have to give a shout out to the Morphe Filter Foundation. I honestly think it looks beautiful. I feel like it looks really, really skin-like. It gives me a nice medium finish. It honestly could be really sheer as well. A sheer to medium finish, to me, I feel like it's very good for like the beach. Very like girl on the go, beachy, everyday kind of foundation. That's kind of the fantasy I was getting from this. And I think it actually turned out really, really nicely. And I do like this one a lot more than their matte foundation, which I didn't mind the matte foundation either, but for people that were more on the dry side, they fucking hated it. So totally get it, but I feel like if you're dry or oily or neutral or mixed or whatever the fuck, I think you guys will really like this. So I'm gonna say this is one of my top 3s of the video. Another top of the video, other than me, is this from Natasha Denona. I thought it was so good. The Love Cheek Duo. The highlighter in this was so pretty and it feels so good and it's just like so intense. It's gnarly as fuck. Like literally it's so pretty, but I feel like it actually genuinely melts into the skin. Like there's no powdery reflect. There's no like gunking happening. There's nothing like that. And it also has a cream blush on the side. Didn't use a cream blush because I wanted the Nars one instead to try it, but I have high hopes for the cream. I don't know. I hope it's good. But the highlighter side was divine, so that's number 2. And my third product for the video that I thought was the 3rd best was the Transition Palette by Domini Cosmetics. I just feel like if you guys don't have a palette like this, or if you guys want a palette that has transitional shades that you can just kind of take on the go and just kind of run with something and just kind of have everything that you need in one palette. For the crease, I think this would be a really, really great practical product for you guys to buy and try out. The quality was really, really, really nice, and I feel like it looks great. And I mean, honestly, my under eyes are brightened, and she's cute. Like, she's really cute. So I would have to say these were my top 3 for the video. And my bottom 3. Now we have to move on to the bottom 3. And they have to lip sync for their live.
For your life.
So first product, the products I didn't love necessarily as much in the video had to be the Kosas powder, this like mineralized powder. I think what it would be really pretty for was if I already set my foundation and I use this to kind of brush off the set that I had, the baking that I had, just to kind of give me a little bit more of a soft finish. That I think would be really, really nice. But to use it as to set my foundation, I just didn't think it was practical. It just took so long. There was not a lot of product that came off onto the brush, and it like caused so much lift on my foundation because it wasn't depositing like what I needed to deposit. So I just feel like this didn't really work for me necessarily, but I'm gonna try it again in a different setting to try like if I've already set my face and then using it after to see how it would look to kind of give me that nice soft mineralized finish that I do actually really, really like. So that was one that I didn't love how I used it. Another one that I didn't love the way I used it was the Nars cream blush. The reason I didn't like it as much is because I feel like they're not as pigmented as I would have liked them to be. I feel like I want them to be a little bit more pigmented, a little bit more bang for your buck. And of course it did lift my foundation, it lifted my powder. Definitely don't use it on powder. Please don't use it on powder because it will lift off your entire cheek. Not as bad as the Rare Beauty one. That one's worse. This one's not as bad when it comes to lift than that one, but it still be lifting your fucking face off, bro. It still does. But again, the color is really, really pretty. I just feel like they're really sheer, so it could be good or bad. If you guys want to have a sheer, lightweight color and you're a beginner with cream blushes, you might love them. You know what I mean? But for me, I know my way around a cream blush and a powder blush. Give it to me. So for me, this one, it just didn't work as much. And last but perhaps least would have to be the Wet n Wild Brow-cessive Brow Shaping Gel. Baby, it didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. So my brows look identical. And I put 2 layers on that one and nothing fucking happened. So it seems more of like a soft, very soft brow gel, brow conditioning moment rather than an actual brow gel that would actually do something for your brows, like, and like manipulate them in some way. This didn't really give me that fantasy. It's just not a product I really enjoy, to be quite honest. So those are the 3 products I definitely just wouldn't recommend for someone with my skin type, with my kind of, you know, oilier skin, likes to do a little more full coverage vibes. Like, that's my fantasy. So those are the products that didn't work for me in this video. One thing I love before we go to Manny out in the studio wearing that gorgeous tan that he's got on. I also really, really love the EcoTools plant-based sponge. Thought it was great. Felt fantastic. Felt like a normal sponge that was just really soft, really easy to use, really easy to manipulate. I wish one edge was completely rounded off and one edge was flat, but that's just me personally, and that's the shape I like. But I love that it is like a biodegradable sponge. I think that's really, really, really cool, and it's very innovative. So shout out to EcoTools for that one. I think that's really fucking cool, and it felt amazing. So good job, EcoTools. But that is that for testing it in the studio. That is Studio Manny. Studio Manny is gonna have to go now. But we're gonna pass on over to Manny out in the field wearing that tan, looking stunning. Back to you, Manny. What is up, Manny out in the studio? Thank you for throwing it back to me. Hey, you guys, so it is the next morning, and I went ahead and I self-tanned with that Saint Tropez tanner. And honestly, I think it looks really great. I feel like it looks super, super natural. Like, as you can see, my arm, I've had a couple, you know, boo-boos, little user error, personally, but I think that the color itself is so pretty. Like, I feel like it just gives me like a nice golden tan. Like, it's not super intense, but it's not nothing either. I really like how I look tan, by the way. I think I look good. But honestly, overall, I'm really impressed. Also, what I really liked about it too is the scent was so nice. It was such a like soft, subtle, pleasant fragrance. Like, I was shocked. The way it dried on my skin was so gorgeous. It wasn't sticky. I'm used to self-tanners being really, really sticky and kind of like tacky and like gonna get everywhere. I literally like sat on my couch and watched a movie and I was still good. Like, there was no transfer onto my couch. I thought that was, you know, kind of incredible. But overall, I think Ashley and Saint Tropez did an amazing job on this tanner, and I definitely would recommend. I really, really would. Especially if you're like me and you don't like to go out to, you know, the sun. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys had fun watching today's video. I will see you in my next one. I love you guys. And thank you again to Saint Tropez for partnering with me in a portion of today's video. You guys are incredible. Bye.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That was like a fucking dick, dude. You're not so dicky.